Hello again, future viewers. You know what time it is? It's going outside time. No one likes going outside time. But before I do that, since I'm willing to shove that as far into the future as I can reasonably manage, let's make a decision on the rest of the promotions, shall we? The mages are staying the way they are for the time being. Blue also needs at least 5 more levels. May is a tricky one, though. Very tricky indeed. I'd say I'm going to dedicate this next map to mostly leveling up Blue, and then after that I promote May and level her up as much as I can, and I guess we'll just go from there, because I'm probably gonna pick up more people as we go along. Yeah, okay. Let's go outside. They didn't have to do that scene where she showed up and talked to you. This is just a natural occurrence at this point. Well, first of all, this new graphic is kinda terrifying. We'll see more of that when he gets a chance to fight things. New enemy! A flying enemy that casts Bolt. Bolt is pretty strong, and he has lots of MP for it. And this is a gargoyle, also known as blue food. But this is the first new enemy that does not have a whole ton of defense, which is nice. On the other hand, it does ignore my own defense, which is less nice. Given the fragility of a lot of my characters, though, I'm willing to take the 12 or whatever damage that I'm gonna take from Bolt. So long as I travel in Shining Force formation, I should be okay. And yeah, there's plenty of forest and mountains around here. As far as whether this map is interesting, well, not really. There's a couple of places where you can get ambushed by flyers. I use that term loosely since you can see them right there. We got another new enemy here. Well, that's a cannon, alright. But since its defense is low, I should be able to farm up someone on these guys. We got another golem in mountains, which is not so great, but we don't have a line of 4 or 5 of them at once, so I don't foresee any serious problems. Got some master mages, also good for leveling up low characters. And as far as walking around goes, it's going to take a while. At least I have some flyers and some people who don't care about it as much, but that's not the case for everyone. Not even close. So I guess I'm gonna skip some walking around. Well, of course, all of the combat will be shown, and since there's a gargoyle right next to us, I guess we have some things to do. suspect this won't give a whole lot of experience. I should have had Lyle do that. Oh! Okay. So, two things. First of all, the experience was actually not bad. The level up was bad, but whatever. And the high dodge rate of those things worked in my favor for once. So I guess we just move on and wait for Blue to get that turn. I think it was a little funny last episode when I spent all that time preparing Luke for his big confrontation with Cain, only to have him not attack Cain at all and just go for a monster to the side, and the mages kind of handled everything. Well, things don't always go as planned. Oh, really? Yes, really. And we got a nice new fragile hero here. So that'll be fodder for healing experience for my... are they called priests in this game? No, just healers. Never mind. Oh, good. I was afraid we'd get another miss. Well, I'm sure there's opportunities for more. After all, we still have a couple of extra gargoyles to the right. Oh, okay. Don't know what prompted that Belial to move up, but that's what's happening. I highly doubt I'll ever catch up Chris in levels. Very unfortunate. But... well, it's technically possible if I have her attack a gargoyle or Belial or something. I don't know, though. I don't know if it's a great idea. Oh, we got our first muddle success in the whole game. Yeah, Bolt 1 is roughly equivalent to Blaze 3, to give you some idea of how effective that's... Oh, okay, that's something I didn't expect. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So Blue can reach this this Belial. That would be good. And for that matter, so can Chris. And its defense is, as I said, not amazing. So I guess I'd better just compare my attack to it. So around 19 points of... yeah, that should work. It should, but it didn't, because the game is a little bit of a troll that way. Now, attack of 40 is a little more dangerous. But as long as I don't crit, I should be fine. Oh boy, that would be too optimistic, wouldn't it? That's not quite enough, but that's alright. Magic is perfect for this sort of thing. Yeah, 6 or 7. Ought to put it in killing range for... well, definitely blue. Actually, Chris would be better. Dispel is a silence spell, and it's like most of the status spells in this game, it's not great. Alright, well, one of you had better work, because I don't want to eat a multi-target bolt spell. Perfect. Alright, I am in favor of more durable healers. Well, I don't think this will hit. But I might as well... it's better than just letting the turn go. Wait, what? That was my low attack guy, too. Well, my low attack weapon. He's not a low attack guy. But man, blue really needed that. I do not like what happened there. Well, fortunately, there's plenty of lower defense guys around here for blue to beat up, but... man, I did not expect them to be quite that fragile, although if I checked their stats, I would have realized it. And even that's a little bit high. Yeah, I think I'd better go back to the plan of having Lyle soften him up. Man, those gargoyles would be more dangerous if they had Blaze 1 or something. Ah, my poor plans. What did I ever do to you? Well, this is actually an appropriate attack power for these guys. So sure, why not? Well, that's a nice fancy attack animation. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Blue's growing kind of like a promoted character. Although, who knows how long that's gonna last. Still, that does mean that he can now hurt just about everything short of a golem. And there are plenty of things short of a golem around here. So that'll make the next few levels easier to deal with. Hooray. Now, how should I lure out this guy? I don't know how far away he can attack, but I should assume 3 squares, since that's what a highly level archer weapon can do. And I think he can... Its move is technically 7, but it looked like its move range was actually really short. And I'll need to be ready to follow up whatever happens. .40 attack is fairly high, though. Like, that's enough to knock Pele out pretty much right away. In fact, that's enough for quite a few of my characters. Oh, the golem is moving. Well, that's not too tough to deal with. And that was not the case a couple of maps ago. Whew, how fast things change. Okay, so my guess was correct. Yeah, Luke is super tanky and... Oh, wow, double attack. I don't think I have any other character who could survive a double attack from that guy. Which means I'd better finish it off this turn. Because if I don't, there's gonna be serious trouble. So let's return fire. Yeah, that's the spirit. Blue is sadly a little too far away. I think I'm gonna... Is there anyone else really tough for me to worry about? Like, I don't see any Dullahans around here. So I think it's okay to just use the powering on Blue next time I get the chance. To help finish off the golem. Is this okay? I mean, I don't see why not. He can certainly use the experience. I was joking about him being a steam tank before, but now he really does look like one. In the Game Boy Advance version, they modified his animation so it at least looks like he's holding a spear. Also, did I pass Balboroy's turn without even realizing it? Because I have done that sort of thing before. Also, let's see, if Blue has the powering use on him... Oh yeah, its attack is already equal to the golem's defense, so an extra 15 will do it no problem, I think. But an extra few points of damage will still help make it a sure thing. There we go. Man, this one item has made the game so much easier. Imagine if I broke this ring by accident at some point early on. That would change the outcome of things. Ooh, I passed the damage check. Hooray. Yeah, good luck with that. Is anyone hurt around here? Not really. Okay, I guess Paley is a little bit. But I'm actually getting a little bit low on healing MP. I'm sure I'll have the chance to hang around at the end and use up whatever heals I have if it turns out it wasn't needed. No, no. Don't worry, you'll get your turn. Alright, let's keep that going. Yes, so I think from now on my targets for squishy enemies, I want Lyle to at least get shots in, while Blue mostly finishes them off. Although it might not be a bad idea to be a little bit more 50-50 about that sort of thing. Because I don't know how long these somewhat squishier targets are going to be around. Uh-oh. Looks like I better get into that Shining Force formation again. It's a good thing I have a lot of flyers and ranged units around, though. Well, I don't have a lot of flyers, but I have 2 of them. I think I'm gonna just wait here for them to approach. Although, if they both target the same character, that could be bad. Okay, I didn't expect anything melee. Not sure what that demon smile thing is, but I guess I should be glad it didn't work. Anyway, Luke would easily instantly kill one of those things, and it's a really weird feeling to not want to instantly kill an enemy, but here we are. Let's see, now Lyle is strong enough to do okay damage to these enemies. But I don't know how the turn order is going to work out. Alright, well I think he can attack that one at least. Alright, so that Belial gotta go. Now, Blue is still powered up. So I think I can have May attack this Belial and not worry about whether Blue can finish it off. Well, let's take a look at your attack power. 31 versus 20, right? Yeah, this situation is a little odd. actually a lot odd. I need to think a little bit more about how I'm going to handle this. Now, this is one of those cases where well, first of all, I shouldn't have moved Gong over there, because that causes some problems. Yeah, so assigning experience correctly is getting in the way of actually winning the battle, which, well, that's part of the design of these games. Man. Stage 1 was so long ago. I guess we're gonna get levels like that sometime. So I think it's reasonable to assume that Belials are not going away anytime soon. So at least we'll be able to fight those to get experience for the weaker characters. Oh, well. That works. I'm still waiting for his attack power level, but he needed the defense and health too, so hey, I'll go with it. He'll probably never be extremely powerful unless I take some sort of drastic measures. But hey, you know, maybe he's worth drastic measures. Now, I think Blue has one more attack worth of boosted attack before it actually goes away. I get the impression that the game designers really wanted these outdoor battles to feel like random encounters. No, Helicopter Doom strikes again. I'm gonna have to be more careful using Luke from now on. But even as I said that, I think that the design is a little bit weird. Like, I'm still thinking about that desert encounter when they were fighting in a dangerous formation with the zombie line and the mages behind them, and that was tough for me to deal with. And just last mission, if the enemies were just a little bit more willing to move forward when I approached and started using magic artillery on them, they could have provided a real problem. And then we have these guys who are just all scattered all over the place. Oh, well, that's convenient. But I think this will work out too. Well, that's actually a little troublesome. Didn't expect him to move backward a tile. But that's just gonna delay me a little bit. And the reason I thought that was a little troublesome was, well, let me take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's fine. It's no big deal. I think that for this mage to the left, I should let Max get a hit on it, and then have Lyle move forward and finish it off. If the turn order works that way, that is. Yeah, I was actually kind of mistaken on the randomized turn order. It wasn't there for the player's benefit, no. They wanted to stop the player from being able to move the pieces exactly as the player wanted. And it works. It does force some tough decisions. Now, I don't know with 100% certainty whether that removed the attack boost on blue, but I'm gonna assume that it did. This is probably not gonna finish off the Master Mage, but that's okay. Because while his defense is awful right now, Max does have the hit points to take this sort of thing. Alright, well, I will want Luke to face down this golem over here, so I might as well get ready for that. And in the meantime, yeah, I better get Balbaroi healed. Shining Force. Why do you have to have such boring outdoor maps? I mean, Shining Force 2 had some outdoor maps where nothing happened, but they weren't built like this. Oh, good. That's something you don't see from Hans. I'm looking for opportunities to raise that attack power even higher. Actually, would you instant kill this guy? I don't think so. Thanks to the land effect he won't, but it's a close thing. Oh, let's see what we get. Yeah, that's more or less what I expected. It's not the steam tank it's not the steam tank we know and love if he doesn't get huge defense boosts. And I missed out on some sleep. My talking is not as good as it should be. And the way it should be is still kind of a low bar, so you know it's really bad. Oh, good. Well, I guess I learned something. The attack boost doesn't go away until you either take damage or gain a level. Whoa! Speaking of attack boosts and defense boost. Okay. Keep it up. Keep doing that. Yeah. Well, it's still not on the level of my promoted stuff, or even... Well, anyway, if Blue keeps scoring at that rate, we have some good things ahead of us. That's still not happening. I bet you could hit it pretty hard with the Chrome Lance, though. Well, let's find out. Oh, now I can see the lance, kind of. And Luke has done enough damage already. I mean that in a good way. But he's gotta let everyone else catch up. Let's see, could Valbaroi do it? No. 40 attack is good, but it's not... Well, maybe. Let's give it a shot. I stand corrected. Is he turning into a flying tank? Because that's how it looks. It looks like he's turning into a flying tank. Well, okay, 24 is not super tanky. To be fair, I don't have a whole lot of other promoted characters who have a few levels on their belt to compare it to. And we are running into the problem of Lyle here. His attack power is good, and a move of 7 is technically also good. However, he's a centaur, and he gets centaur movement penalties. Alright, so how do I want to distribute this? as much time as it might take, I'm tempted to bring Max along, because these mages are some of the few enemies that he can take on fairly safely, and he desperately needs some durability. Alright, they've started moving. Here we go. I'm fairly sure this won't be instant death. Okay, yeah, so I took a closer look at it, and it does seem like there's a spear graphic on the right. It's just obscured by his gigantic body, and he doesn't have a throwing animation. Well, that should do it. I'm pretty sure his attack is high enough at this point. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to be attacked by a multi-target freeze, but I'm willing to deal with that. Triple target freeze, but still, the attack opportunity is too good to miss. And that means Max is getting left behind again. Oh well. If only I had Aura. Well, they'll probably have to wait until the next healer that I can find. That Master Mage just got so much experience. Well, I think he's fine. I mean, I do want to give him more levels, don't get me wrong. But I think he can afford to wait, because at worst I can give him the halberd and he'll be able to damage even really tough enemies. I think Lyle might actually need it more. But on the other hand, it might have gotten a low agility roll. There'll be plenty more times where Lyle is able to move more freely and get a better pick of targets, but Blue really needs this. Like, a map like this is perfect for Blue. And then I remembered Blue's attack power is not actually infinite. Here we go. We're starting to get into the not power levels. But I don't expect to run into too many of those. And then, now we got more typical archer levels. I guess it couldn't be helped. It is still Shining Force 1 after all. But just the fact that Lyle has any good levels at all in his level up plan is a big improvement. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna just go ahead and fight that golem right now. Yeah, they seem pretty aggressive. If only their friends had the initiative to follow them, except I'm not sure they can on this map. Well, that maximum health thing did fix up a problem that he had. He was a little weak to magic. Now, not so much. Oh, I got a... The turn wraparound went in my favor for once. I'll take it. Oh. I guess that's a good place for the JoJo, you're walking towards me meme. But that does make things easier for me. Okay, yeah, that won't be an instant kill. I'm not too worried for him. Okay, I should be a little bit worried. They have their problems, but they do hit pretty hard. Max is gonna move next, isn't he? No! Okay, that's good news for me. Perfect. If I was really in the mindset to do something tedious, I would extract all the experience I could from the High Priest healing itself. I should say, I was considerably tempted to do that. This might be an instant kill. I okay with that? I mean, I did dedicate this map to leveling up blue, so why not? Oh no, it's not. I'm not quite that powerful, and that worked out in my favor. More experience for me. Ah, those huge speed gains. I hate them so much. I mean, his agility was incredibly low, but that's the last thing I need. He needs a lot more defense. He needs at least 3 power levels in defense before I'll take that character seriously. No, that would be a bad idea, for reasons I just mentioned. And that's the end of this battle. Hooray! I'm glad that I decided that I would edit these things down for length a chapter or 2 ago. Alright, well, more durability, not surprising. I'd like him to get an attack power level or 2, but it's not completely required. Alright, let's see what we got in here. How does he know that? Oh, and we got the cool music now. Yeah, let's we got several Belials here, lots of Master Mages. I suspect we're not going to see too many of those in the future, although I could be wrong. Several more Gargoyles, which are easy experience. And this is the tough part, but Durahans are a little bit less scary now than they used to be. Although they're equipped with shield rings now. Dang it. I hope that means they're worth more experience. And then there's this parapet, which looks amazing, but why would I ever even need to walk this distance from it? I can just go around here. Treasure chest. Very nice. Bolt 2. Bolt 2 is scary. It has a very large area of effect, and it deals pretty good damage, something like 13. That is not going to be easy to deal with. So I'll have to be careful with my approach. And her defense is as good as Kane's was a couple battles ago, but I have a bit more hitting power now, so hopefully I can work something out. Anyway. I may decide to regress and promote May. It's getting towards that time, but we'll see. I'll decide that between this time and next, and we'll see how that works out later. See you next time.